Ripple's APAC managing director talks to Bloomberg about the most important uses for cross-border payments and how to keep the price of the XRP coin in line with how useful it is. I'm going to play this. We'll also talk about some other news about XRP. Careful, it's going to be a great show. Let's begin. Thanks, Secret Eerie. I would like to use this chance too. Locked, thanks for making those changes. Eerie, thanks for everything. The event should have Leona Murray, who is the managing director of APAC for Ripple, in charge of running it. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Like you, I'm really excited to talk with you and your fans. I have worked for Ripple for a little over 7 years after all. We used to be a very brave payment company that looked into how digital assets could be used to send money between countries. We now offer everything you need for digital asset infrastructure in one place. The XRP system and Ethereum both got our stablecoin, or LUSD, out there. We did this because we think that giving people options and making sure they can use both will make them more likely to accept and use them. Cross-model payment is the best idea for the next 2 or 3 years in many Southeast Asian countries, such as Thailand, Singapore, and this one. I'm thrilled to be able to use safe coins to pay. We have seen that people want to use it, that there is a need for it, and that it is possible for supply lines to go around the world. You can start to think about what's great about being an APAC and what makes us unique. It's easy to send and receive money, items, and services all over the world. Thailand, Hong Kong, and Singapore are just a few of the places I can see. It is a lot easier for these things to go when you use stablecoins. It's what I think will be the next big thing in email payments. Okay, when your business, company, or firm ships things into or out of a country, you have to pay for them when they get to the dock. Most of the time, it takes anywhere from a few days to a week to pay for something and have the money go through. In order for those things to leave the dock, okay, you can move that money right away if you can do it with safe coins. Let's say that every time something comes in, you lose 2 or 3 days. Those days cost money for you. If you bring something in twice, 3 times, or 4 times a month, you might miss 6, 8, or 10 days when you could sell it and buy something new. Okay, every month, a business can do more with a lot less. With stable coins, it will be very important to be able to pay quickly. You can imagine a world where a global company can quickly move money between its own businesses if you accept stable coins in all of their different forms. What does that mean in terms of chances? Businesses that missed an FX chance or a great deal to buy something come to us all the time because it took too long to change the systems they use. In this case, stable coins are being used. You can get these coins at any time, 7 days a week, and you can also use them to settle deals that happen on the chain. Know what I mean? That took a lot of tokenization. You can get to it right away, every day, whether it's a tokenized money market fund or a tokenized bond. I like stable coins a lot for this place. The price of XRPS has changed a lot so far. In early 2025, it was worth more than $3, but then it went down again. How do you find the right balance between that the token is exciting and its price is going up and that it is useful and will be used for a long time? We do get that question a lot. I have to say, though, that it's not one that gets a lot of attention at work. That's because we care most about how useful something is, to put it. Another way, the crypto market isn't steady. We are often shocked when the market changes because we don't understand why or how it works. To put it another way, our group does. For our part, we want to keep an eye on the area and see how the prices of XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum change. But the real thing our company does is think about what the pros of working on the XRP system are. Could you explain some ways that digital currencies like XRP and our LUSD can be used in banks? When you use digital assets, what are some things you can do or change? We only care about making things helpful for the businesses we work with, so We don't have much to do with the ups and downs of the crypto world. Ripple shouldn't say, hey, we're really focused on pumping the XRP price, because that wouldn't go over well, would it? They look a lot like me. They know the XRP price is there, but they aren't really paying attention to it. I mean, I'm very sensitive, so I know that when XRP goes up, I go up. I'm fine. I'm ready to go. Do you think it makes me sad when the price goes down? You must understand that. That's why I don't check the price of XRP very often. You may already know that when I make these videos, I check Twitter and the market capitalization of all the coins. I don't mean to, since I'm only going to be here for a few years, but it does happen. For as long as it takes, say a few decades. If I were very rich, the next few years would be great, but not the next few decades. But that's not my choice, is it? It will depend on how quickly the infrastructure is built and how many people in the US use Bitcoin. We do have some good news. Though, in the United States, Congress is working on rules for stablecoins and other digital assets right now. That could then bring trillions of dollars into crypto, which would be great for everyone. We really want to do that. Okay. Crypto Erie also put this out there. She told me, in my opinion, Ripple the company is a long-game player that expects XRP investors to be patient as they wait for big market effects through utility. It is said in public that it will add smart contracts to the main net. Finally, USD on the XRP system will be a more competitive stablecoin than Ethereum because it will settle faster and for less money for straight Fed access and our LUSD reserve. Storage, you need a Federal Reserve master account. You can get a national banking license if you fill out the application that follows the Genius Act. With the license, the federal government will be in charge of our LUSD. This will increase confidence, make crypto financial and payment services bigger, and get rid of the need for multiple state licenses, which will lower the cost of growth. The market for stablecoins, with a dollar value, has made some smart moves that look good for the digital asset XRP. However, it will take some time for these moves to pay off. That's how I see it. It's pretty clear what she means here. It should cost $100 instead of what it is now. A lot of people want it to happen. Also, not many people want to wait for it. It's likely that many of the people asking for higher prices have only had XRP for a few months. People who have been in court the whole time aren't them, because those people know how to wait, right?